and the public was made aware of these facts. Subsequent processes dictated by the Constitution and the decisions of our Supreme Court were gone through, culminating in the establishment of our committee under Article 146, Clause 6 of the Constitution. The nation was further duly informed, and when we commenced our work on the 15th of May 2025, the notified the public about it. There has been considerable interest in our work, shown through comments and opinions by Ghanaians and international observers as well. However, the committee restrained itself all along from reacting, even when blatant false statements were made about members of the committee and our work. To the committee, our mandate and remit is set out under Article 146, Clauses 7 and 8 of the Constitution. It's clear, and it is to inquire into the petitions in camera. Here, the person against whom the petitions have been brought in her defense by herself or by her lawyer or other aspect of the case, and I make a recommendation to you, Mr. President. As I have said above, 3 petitions were referred to us, and though all 3 petitions seek the same relief, each petition is distinct and will succeed or fail on its individual strengths or weaknesses. Mr. President, without disclosing the substance of the proceedings, and since in-camera proceedings is not the same as the secret, we can state that in respect of the first petition, we received evidence by Mr. Daniel Oforo, the first petitioner, and 13 witnesses. Similarly, the Chief Justice in her defense called 12 witnesses, including expert witnesses, as she is entitled to do under the Constitution. The Chief Justice testified personally and was cross-examined. The committee received about 10,000 pages of documentary evidence from both sides. There were 4 lawyers that represented the first petitioner, Daniel Oforo, and 4 lawyers represented the Chief Justice. Mr. President, after critical and dispassionate examination and assessment of all the evidence, including the expert evidence against the provisions of the Constitution and the relevant laws, we have, without fear or favor, arrived at a recommendation on the first petition. The recommendation is contained in the envelope which I now give to you.
Say NPP for Nema Boko Endo. And NPP for Maboko no dia. Yan Traba Magojo Mahama. Any NBs na mo ba afunje ba boko. Enti bo ba yen so boko ndoye. Ade ti ade sen kwa na ye kunipa. Na ora Mahama.
The Zenith
I will see my mama when you know about and there is a good news be Abba. Good news now, honey say, me no ka say dear, Mame, Araba, LAWLESS, TORKORNOO, the chief former, now, removed into bit me a can near can now, no more Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Breaking news now, Baba Betuja, and I'm sure so BBA TB Papaya, Okase, Justice, poor man. Na ejade woman in na the Baba Betuja the amount. Pempe was sleeping. This is a fact-finding show. Of course, the ladies call me the sexy D Ren, Dr. Ren, Diabeji. Ladies and gentlemen, team, come on now, honey, say, Ejebo, Jenya Baba Bedu. And 1st September. Mami Mamunyina, I wish Munyina a happy new month. Na Minchia, a friend is saying, Minya no one Eshe me Zigma Michiao, Ras Chuki Michiao, Ima Asari, and so Michiamo. Evangelist Michiamunina. Na and then come on about Abetojano, Emuede. Good news, no. Good news. Now, good news. They go for the every other pages. Near King Kind and 10. But the opening in said, President John Dramani Mahama, in accordance with the Ghana Constitution and the laws of the land, no, and remove the Chief Justice based on the committee, woman semwa, omodibetu nenim, a friend Daniel Ofori, or petition the president, for Chief Justice Araba LAWLESS TORKORNOO. Many will say, she has been removed. Ejebu, the law is still the law, and the law is the law, and the law has been applied. Now, Yanko Kinkai and Samoa President Editu Edja. Now, this is coming from the Presidency Communications, dated 1st September 2025. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam. Araba, France, Michiao, not nene, Mami Araba. Now, Owen stated, the law is the law. Now, let me read to you. Or say, President Mahama removes Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba Saki TORKORNOO from office. President John Dramani Mahama has, in accordance with Article 146, Section 9 of the 1992 Constitution, removed the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba Saki TORKORNOO, from office with immediate effect. With immediate effect. Anita, welcome. Rijay, welcome. With immediate effect. Now, Yetwaso. Come on, it's so sweet. Well, no, this is a sweet meal. Anyway, I'm into West America. Let me, share my hustle. Come on, nice. I'm de-sexing PP too much. Now, I'm into us. This follows receipt of the report of the committee constituted under Article 146, Section 6, to inquire into a petition submitted by a Ghanaian citizen, Mr. Daniel Ofori, after considering the petition and the evidence. The committee found that the grounds of stated misbehavior under Article 146, Section 1 had been established and recommended her removal from office. Under Article 146, Section 9, the President is required to act in accordance with the committee's recommendation. Signed, Felix Kwachi Ofosu, MP, spokesperson to the President, Minister, Government Communications. Eradi Nyankopo. Yedawasi. Say September. The month as Oba Enyin Senya. Eyedenya Wowuno. Ene yawo fefe a clean sheet and a clean slate for Ghana Emra. Now, and community, many will details and kakra. Now, also what I see, because you know, as some way you buy, you be a cassette, Mami Araba LAWLESS, a beya and cap resigning. Now resigning, Ubeto, and who here so a year process is not a chassis because a process no a chassis. Akwenye ni wo ma wo a wo de be resigning. Itimi mefutu amedema Araba LAWLESS ne say on resign. Because say a year a friend is saying petition a top president and him near share a senior president for me a year a constitute a year the committee no ho be kire no but Araba entie me Araba fee said the American sebiu a year semwa a hunya but then they abeto dwa ama ye nyina ehunu say asemwa mekai no ka Araba etie mia eka we nyina kemba. Now, making kind messages need because in common ede odiase in common we na interactive me mo a mo hwe me no mo comment section no also the odi eba I'll be reading it odiase. This is an interactive program. Mamenko Mona Oye now today Rijay also first day of the month with good news on no dey now they buy from our Facebook so you be call TikTok so Zigma or say euphoric. Daniel, as we say, it is finished. Stephen say NAS GH or say Article 146 activated. The law remains supreme. One touch. You go YouTube as well. YouTube SK was saying it's on TV, railways, airways now. The rest is to change our mentality to stay in. And also the what they but I think it's now because say airwaves, but you see them say railways. I think it's a typo error anyway. Now Owens, I say the law is the law. Ras Chuke, I say the law is the law is the law. Only one my full sentence nina. Minya Ras Chuke, I say the law is the law is the law. And on a friend is a parliament, speaker of parliament, Alban Sumana Bagbin. I say the law is the law, no ma kind. And so and on my full statement, and they say the law is the law is the law. What the am I? Philip Kojo Jan Ebuedu Ebuedu dear ono no me eyewitness ono no me satellite tracker odi kenoforiata echi na wa mama information say one me ka say dear owura kenoforiata maybe a owo no owo a friend say Minnesota mama nhwe na me nkenkan ye o say yes o say Ken is still in Minnesota odi nani ehunu kenoforiata wo Minnesota waka kire me ekwan ya kenoforiata ne ne wo faase ase ne maybe interacting yo ma waka ni na kire me enti yebema mpemfo no aso ate se kenoforiata free UK sisi wakwa kodum USA Minnesota eho no wo enti thank you me nua now yanko Philip thank you for the information. Na yenko say maminchia Dr. Martin me akwa lawyer so ewa hase na lawyer try dey bi mekwa kinkan lawyer dey no lawyer say this baby aba ne dey Francis ayiko yayi baby aba bedu no dey say Godfred Dag tete baby abedu no lawyer say ebeyanka and his nephews Flint in Ohio was here kenoforiata come Minnesota no asa kwasa na wo faase ewo Ohio okay Ohio so de me wo me nkofo bi wo wa me mo ma de wo ma me address na ye bekwa akwachi no ye wild ye penachi no ye wild it no wonya address na any details now please Philip I know you can do that job you know now they are forward their money and so they are the national security what you say our United States of America the Ghana High Commission or no your national security form here adwuma or the information no so they will act upon information no now lawyer say watchro bibi tintin making kind I'll try and see if I can get it lawyer Chronology or say say maame no appeal yehwe me dey me say appeal near the right but I don't know whether if the window Emma appeal be or why I don't know if there's a window where she can appeal I don't know or whether if they say a corner capacity remove that's it that ends it but ebe odo ye lawyer idea or the information about making kind na yensu yehunu now making kind president ne na no ye ode betu dwa say ya pamo mame Araba TORKORNOO no many age I am very very happy you know you see mame we he fought this particular na asem way of fighting when Jai Bibia Mananka onya the opposition minority useless political party 8084 no emma wo boa no so na se baba yara say which appeal again I say be cry assemble cry now. Oh, okay. I think SKA wanted to say something different. Okay, all right. As you just resign and save Ghana. Zigma one resign. Evangelist Thomas Dangwa, the law is the law. Evangelist who say Lord, what's awful? What's awful? Who say Lord, the law. Kid, man, and also the appeal window has been closed since the day she went to Nigeria to sue Ghana. All right. Lawyer, you see, I am not sure about the degree these so-called judges hold. The petition is straightforward. Also, Edia, where they abandon. Fantastic Wilberforce, I say it is finished. It is finished. It is finished. Rastuke was say, point of correction, 87 MPs. And kame the big camp before. Rastuke ni buof was say my mama yes it will correct me. Thanks for the correction. Or say point of correction, 87 MPs and will remain as they are losing tomorrow. Until Ochinanso Akwetia by election. Until no good news ni de ashasi. Good news no the 9th month of the year no we buy 9 months pepe wo kama. Until good news no ashasi kama. Now ye beko nsem mu eba ne sen efri hin and aba be wie saa baby asisi ye ba be do a empempenso and ye ba be do asisi you know aba beto abonten say ye remove ye chief justice Araba lawless TORKORNOO. Now this is very very simple and commoding nyina no na hyase no enie sene esi ba ye pepepe ana me no wo eba be di enkomo April 22nd 2025 ya ana president Mahama then or suspended Chief Justice TORKORNOO and or form a 5-member inquiry committee. Now the year of forming in the say was say Abranti be a friend of Daniel Ufuri, a petition president say a year mammy a friend of Araba lawless TORKORNOO, and you may be a year na etiamera and unti president enfhwehwemu na president say send ye mranity no constitution it eka constitution a ye meni wo mienu ya dwen kyerɛkyerɛ de ya dwene ana ya nwene ana ya nyina ya gye atom enti ya constitution ye ka eye te said you obeka say the Holy Spirit of Ghana and answer the Bible of Ghana and the Ghana constitution no and no no ye printer ye faso edi bu ye man na no ye nyina ya dwene across the nation ye nyina ya dwene ana ye tim so enti wo say emra asem no beto na nim no na Ghana fo adwene nyina ne say dodo no nyina ne say constitution no kwan we na ese this obia oye chief justice say a petition president say waye nneema bi ensem fata say ye de ne faso enti akwan ne saying akwan ne say president ebembo modena no wa constitute a 5-member committee Minya no bono mo akwa Genevieve Michiao a 5-member committee iti president edi osia ye woyo and odi constitution no a super pep and will form a 5-member committee on April 22nd 2025 and that same April 22nd no and will catch Araba lawless say kotena fie kakra ye suspend o ye nyi wadidie na emum ye be ye wonhwehwemu se wodi fo ana wodi bemu a na ye beko bi aha no ye be ma waso ayene ate na ye wie ne ba May 7th na May 7th no emra Supreme Court Supreme Court ore bi e friend atefu papa no a won ka no kre no a de bia no wa hye asofo atade as a reverend father a wo twantro no ono nso de asem we ko Supreme Court ni na ora asefo de MPP or MP we otafo MP and what they assembly call Supreme Court say the president here no susu say even though emra no ma ho kwan de na nso entwa yi itibeya Supreme Court embo modern na wontie no fa injunction ento asem na ekon charity de say na asem na de ekon won fa injunction ye de ento so na no na Supreme Court May 7th dismiss the MPs as injunction against the suspension of the Chief Justice. It chronology na medema wo lawyer for no no comes be the chronology na is factual in some naija maybe a free no na mebobo na paso enkakra edema wi ameto so abi ready mo messages mo comment or comment section. Now you free April 7th or nearby April 21st. Now April 21st, no, they see and also the Akoba and said CJ, a Chief Justice, FILA, narrate and war challenging the legality of the suspension. No one what try and say suspension wa ye man no osusu say enyembra kwan so emranim eti no challenge it. And then also the copy of Supreme Court. And we see injunction to halt a committee. Just was injunction says Supreme Court emfa tabuon to asem no e dia ba no so. Na yen free war hu hia eti ono so de koye. Now, on May 26, 2025, CJ sa filed another affidavit alleging mental torture. We free a year May 21st one. What's also super modern? He said, "Afnome may bodam. Ade go mental. In the craze, we are not a phone but San Wakano. Or see, CJ filed affidavit alleging mental torture, lack of charges, and bias in the inquiry process. Did you watch it and say, Oyabodam? And I'm say, the air kono, bias is be yabim because petition, no, woman seminal crown, yemfama, no. Namidi Bibusas and yemfama, why then I wouldn't say, then I wouldn't say. ABC didn't send somewhere because we wouldn't have the better abundant because the petitioner then some president at the mao and the baby in the bed abundant tia ban saying and tia holiday you didn't come under that tia paho na mamem twaso until May 26 the Chief Justice filed affidavit alleging mental torture, lack of a year charges, and bias in the inquiry process. That is a year May 26. Now, Yanko a year, a friend is saying, May 28, the same Chief Justice, Obabi Muabaye was the Supreme Court. One Supreme Court in some way, they go to Supreme Court, and May 7th, May 21st, and then May 27th, no, May 28, Pepe, and a Supreme Court. Ebo Modiade, a year, one more verdict, a babont, no, say, Supreme Court unanimously reject the injunction and the Chief Justice Araba LAWLESS TORKORNOO was seeking. Na ne bosume June and the Koba say publicly cause progress perversion of law. Mahama defends legality and a copy mona yentoaso July 4th the BC Chief Justice the Chief Justice was Chief Justice FILA case at ECOWAS demanding $10 million if the poor Ghanaian, the taxpayers, me and you and I, sorry, they write English, you and I, the Chief Justice was demanding $10 million. A lot of what kind of dollar. Now we would demand this. Your man mental torture. You're taking a found so. Human rights activist for Monsari Ghana for. May I but them because of mo. It was see Ghana. Assembly making. A ECOWAS, Yen Dimwe. Etino Assembly that's what ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States, Nigeria. I know what they call here. Aha. What they call Uchekukume Olunka for Krumu, and what they are Semna Kwakuduo. Nanina say, was so dying Ghana for or $10 million. And yes, the Chief Justice Ninu Biu or more travel, then the money because and then the money by ball for no also quent you. Person the money across a person done what the Maya. What the Maya to up $10 million or the best what the Maya program now. So then family and friends, no more no more woman to play move for business class, what the Maya second division. I don't know. And July 4th. Now seek $10 million into a filing case at ECOWAS court demands $10 million in damages. Oh my goodness. Now, on July 15th, Human Rights Court hears Attorney General motion to strike the judicial review case adjourned and almost adjourned the case to the 20. A friend is saying the 23rd of July. We know me the chronology of the way and someone a cocoa so I know anaja ye bobo so and kakranga. It is said yet the akobane say and name no woka say dear. A year 1st of September. His Excellency John Kwame Nkrumah Osajifo Dramani or say with general constitution so and the committee recommendation and will remove the Chief Justice. Now, the president here in I am Rakwan and Ofai. One from when tiamra the legal process, the constitutional process, and we'll fight. This is what we want from a gentleman. I will lead the nation Ghana. And I am happy. So the president, wanya katasum wemwaso, no one ma bibia daddy, ama Ghana fuehunu, dear a course, dear a sea, dear any akobanantia, wejina committee, nenumun samso, distinguished men and women of our land, enumun samso. Now finally, we say, Ghana former Araba lawless, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Sapepepe. Now, you see, Ufa Araba lawless in somewhere a course one. And Justice Poaman, Misha Sieno, on a mutine numwasem. Justice Poaman and somewhere course be Mebubi ama weti kakra. Now, you see, throughout this, and someone na ekosuni there was a niama mienua na the Chief Justice na o pushi na opeso de to Ghana for it. Na sa niama mienuna na Chief Justice eya Araba lawless TORKORNOO e pushi no. Mebe can be actual e niama mienu. One, na o pushi to damage the good image of Ghana. And inti so baya or the ensam no tamo e de call ECOWAS. Owie ye no anone MPP former minister for railways na yere ono na ye president for Ghana a ye Choba association legal the association. Ano mo de nsam share nenum ano betena UK krum ha. Ano besia ekuo bi nso a omo fra omo ho British Council bar de be. Ana Commonwealth the association for. Say na ekoso nti de tie ne se mo nso mo issue a presser. Na mo condemn na mo force president say or reinstate the Chief Justice. Now, Ediana na Chief Justice ACK. Na Oma Ghana a bad name. Now, you see, for years I have told you, and for many time bia menya akwenya me video bia me can be chere mo say the New Patriotic Party a party that is against the national development. They bia me kasa asem we chere. And I'm not saying it say jokingly. I mean it. They did it to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. They tarnish his image, tried to malign his governance, did everything. And in the end, at the end of the year, it led to the overthrow of His Excellency Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in 1966, after he had only spent less than 6 years in office as a president of the Republic of our great nation, Ghana. Now, we didn't care catch that bad name. Ana mame Araba lawless TORKORNOO eshase. Obekaya Araba lawless TORKORNOO ikro yai. Omaye be hunu sa ne wofa ene owura sakia. Ono eton Kwame Nkrumah edi ma CIA ekopiem se Kwame Nkrumah one of his official visit to eye Kulungungu ekototo otopa ya. Enkanya twedi amponyankopon bataya adomwa. Enkan Nkrumah wuye ewo Kulungungu bombing. Na Ghana phone kwada bebere ewuye emra ye to paye. I'm trying to let you understand baby ayaba bedu no. And the most important thing na ese menu no efa wo this removal of the Chief Justice no. Eno na mebe koso. Now listen to me. In all this, the second most important thing that the president would take it seriously. The coup d'etat drum and a Chief Justice Araba TORKORNOO was drumming. In one of her videos, or say the way a new man kono, and the way a new man sisino, yan sheni ya basa ye besisi Araba TORKORNOO as a Chief Justice asɛm a wɔka kyerɛ Ghanafoɔ no. Ɛnkyɛe bi ana wontumi make utterances say the way a nneɛma ɛkɔ no obi ɛwɔ n'asɛmpa radio Ghana cool besi. Now let me tell you, marry these two people's words together. Don't take it lightly, because anything they say, woman in the India, womoka. And so I'm telling the president, through this medium and this video, he should be very, very careful where he travels to. Very, very careful. Because you see, these people have seen, said, the resetting agenda was not a joke. And they are very, very afraid. Very afraid. You see, recently, I met some MPP big guns here in the UK. And their concerns was the security of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. These are MPP people. They don't support the nonsense of the governance and Kufuado and the Jawa in Ghana. And these are some of the MPP members free party anymore. Join Alan Kodjochimanti still and that's what MPP party UK Kruma. Their concern is the protection, the security of the President John Dramani Mahama. Because now he is not joking and he means business to really, really reset the nation Ghana. And even to the extent he said, one of these elders of the MPP here in the UK told me, said, the president even saying, said he will not go for a third term, no, has even shown clearly, said, on person in your the president should even trigger the constitution and see whether the constitution through the Supreme Court will allow him for him to go for a conservative, a friend is saying, another term. But the president knows best. But what they are saying is that they know their people. And I am also part of them. I know my MPP. I'm telling you, they will do everything and anything to tarnish the good image of Ghana. They did it to Kwame Nkrumah and later, 1966. They had nothing to offer the people of Ghana. Look at the many companies, factories, the development of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. They say, oh, Kwame Nkrumah buy two sika. Who be some say sika no way here. They can't even pinpoint and show you which a bank account Great Britain is giant. Which Great Britain left Ghana money? Great Britain never left Ghana any money. Rhodesia, Zimbabwe. So clearly, and then a buabo. John Mahama keeps shocking them and he keeps surprising the MPP political party. And I'm telling you, someone sheni naman protecting these NDC executives who are supporting this reset agenda. I am not a prophet of doom. And I don't want to use my good tongue to prophesy any doom. We must be watchful. All these people, including Gabi Asayochidako, Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, Bawomia, Baby Bia Omobokobia. I said, Commander, Jakpa, he should keep his eyes on them. Their conversations, where they go, where they visit, they should keep their eyes open on them. Because these people, they have seen, said, they are done. And MPP is done. From the way John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, I'm not saying say it's perfect, but it's far, 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 far better than the what MPP Kufuado and his thieves left us. So today, we are saying bye-bye to Justice TORKORNOO, Araba, LAWLESS. We must keep our eyes open. We must watch and pray. 247. Watch means we must be what? Vigilant. Pray means we must keep on developing the nation, we must keep on working hard. Because I cannot trust someone who was once upon a time a niece of Saki, a man who betrayed Kwame Nkrumah. So we share the way. We now have to protect the brand Ghana. And this is where I move to the conversation. Protecting the brand Ghana. We need to protect it. Eric said, I like that. Let me read it to the viewers. Eric said, Ren, please, she is Chief Injustice. And that is true. Chief of Injustice. Chief Injustice. Now let's move to protecting the brand Ghana. We can only protect the brand Ghana by making sure and ensuring that the MPP are Akufo-Addo, Ken Ofori-Atta, JB Dankwa, Buzia, Dombo, any political party, these names, Council, we must ensure that they never get closer to power. And yes, sir, under this virus of wickedness, virus of stealing, virus of hardship, virus that will make the nation retrogress and be affected. So we are all happy today. We can just maybe pop champagne or maybe drink something and say cheers or whatever to the good news of today. But the good news, must not end here. The good news, we must ensure, say, Matisa Bahumi aka 9%. We must ensure, say, aka 3 regions. As 3 regions, you better be panel free blue colors. I got different colors. And you're green. Not anything apart from green. Let me tell you honestly, until we get a formidable patriotic political party, MPP is never an option. Now you see, people already Ghana politics from 1992. And so I'm kind of crash there. Me what you say from Kwame Nkrumah besi John Dramani Mahama pension. For the MPP, the damages are costing the nation Ghana. My brothers and sisters. In Ghana, ki do ye nimun 10. For the first time, a Singaporean leader after Kwame Nkrumah Koyeno, we invitee His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Singaporeans don't invite people anyhow. Singapore, omu invitee obiakeke. Ibe invitee wa no munim say what principles, what ideologies, your humanness, any woman there in tandem. So they invited His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Coming back, he's bringing $1 billion of investments. Now let me tell you something. Me say Captain Smart, and here ultra video when I'm fan sending Captain Smart. As I keep, continue to sip my drink. Intermittently, no my sip drink. It's a good news. What do I say? It's a very good news. Now, no me say Captain Smart eti onia TV so say Odojo Mahama. Nemum Jo Mahama ba no 8 months. Apart from say seed ni be form no. Ohunu he. This is Captain Smart Asama Walker. See, Odojo Mahama. Nemum na apart from say seed no appreciate no. Ohunu say she koso. Now, Now, Munka Sase Munchre Captain Smart to say, Minim send the views after election, a coffin. I understand. Or pay views. Or pay views. Now, I make a being Namunkan Chren. There is a lot that is happening. Under John Mahama, I am telling you, sir, a nearma aces, a great news, and ka MPP nyemu kwatampoa, for almost 4 years, and come the beye dede papa. Tiemie. Lawyer for the year with the more I'm okay, make catastrophe, but the Sabe cover, no man, no man, dear. Hey, lawyer, why investigate me drink me now? Hey, lawyer, tree. Yes, sir. TME. Captain Smart is a dear John Mahama, or a hypocritical fool. TME, me say that, or ye hypocritical fool. And yan TNT money de day yo, I will near FMO. Let me tell you something. Opa, visit all the ministers, on my Facebook page. Naki can the omunina ye in as ministers, kikambum. You will see the many things this abai way I. When him say ene meno kasi, mamenu nye bibi. We will go on that particular person's page. Menu ba be ye bibi. Yen nyina yenko Honorable Eric Opoku. Yenko ni page, ni Facebook page. Yenko we dey mame ankasa menko na memfa mbrem. Okay. Me posti wo me page. So I think say mame emfa emamu wa hase intente. This is Honorable Eric Opoku, ni page, ni Facebook page. Now, this is what he's saying. Or say, Ghana is set to become a hub for fertilizer production, following a landmark $5 billion investment agreement with Al Jadad Group, a Qatarian agricultural investment company. The project to be located at the petroleum hub in Atuabo will be anchored by a gas processing plant that will supply feedstock for the production of urea and ammonia. Feasibility studies have been completed. Land has been secured. Construction is scheduled to commence in October 2025. 8 months. Feasibility, you secure land already, and I know that is my people. And Zama Ekrumo, I keep telling my people, I'm bringing you jobs. I told my people in Zama 4, I told you, I'm bringing you jobs, and I'm delivering. This is the reason why I joined the MPP in 2016. We call a campaign, and I'm telling you, it's Captain Smart is one TV. This government, woman kasa by heart too. Woman kasa, they have something to show. They don't promise. They tell you what is happening. It is action party. It is a political party, all resetting. And he is resetting the governance of our institutions. Not only all provided jobs. Not only that. Even he is resetting the minds of Ghanaians. Look at the way John Mahama Kasa. And the way I was presenting him as a president. Or $1 billion US. Fertilizer company. Ewo Atuabo Enzema. Feasibility ayewi. Ye secure assassino. October, September, October, Bosumi we kon we ya. Ye be she assassino. Enema as $5 billion US. MPP nkwasiafo ko IMF. Eko J Bosia. Eba mbe tu kenke party. This one, $5 billion. Champagne po pay champagne. Champagne and po pay. Meaning the and champagne cry. I mean, anyway, one day we'll talk about it. And yet. To $5 billion US. Unti say abane poppy champagne. Unti say your mama and the DM nim gidi a sector minister Eric Opoku fine brain $5 good million. Unti say Oma start a SHS colleges school farms Monte Captain Smart Monte air coso ebiem Captain Smart Monte say Malik Basentali Nansenya a friend is a community police. Ya commission 12,000 Ghanaians. Monte Mibusam Monte Mumusa Captain Smart so one tea. Sa abani ye bibi. Nansenya ya commission 12,000 Ghanaians in a space of less than Mahama on yes when in 7th. The ministers number booming navy crana be a friend is January, February, March, less than 4-5 months. The commission 12,000 personnel. Fire service 5,000, FACA 12,000. Yes, and 17,000 also on Tefi. Ohunushi. Bibi Sam. Also on Tefi. Lady Brown will say prices, reduction, stability. Stability. And a question your mabo. Question your mabo. Huh? Bibi Samu. Bibi Samu. Or ye hypocritical fool. Or ye mean ya dear, madam fool. But a fool, any atem the dear, a Jimmy or Ghana Cassie. Mac Brown say will be a Jimmy, any Jimmy, any atem the dear. Timmy. Wouldn't be entire Captain Smart, yes, sir. Forget to say, be the viewers, air coffin. Or yes, sir, to start gaining some popularity in the eyes of the NPP party. So that the NPP will use him. Oh, Isaac Jesu Dibiaba was in nurses being employed. Employment of nurses. Yet you musika bebre more. And the crowd the nursing school fees in Ukraine. Abane say, wafemu half. Awo for them for half. Why ne be say? Also who we? Okomi a year minister for lands and natural resources. Ama Kofi Bua honorable. And you ma bebre no ye. Ella ikura what the friends say what the akoto attorney general say. But more mining in the forest. Ye betwim. Omo ba excavator bia no. Oma track it. Hwenu ma gold board here. Hwe Ghana baako. Sika bebre. I think he said the problem is this. Ever since Asami Jemfi, ebeye gold board paying, the communication and delivery of the NDC, mesrem, mumpu obi obejina Sami Jemfi enim. Na wa shasi ama nkofo akọ chensem pano, ewo radio so, TV so, ewo Ghana for market in krom. No hunu nioma, no mate nioma ekos. Ana mo ne menya adwene bi busam. Sandi nya botre. Tie mi ye, Enka by now ka Captain Smart enka fa cathedral won sebe no na bomu dondo bregbem. Huh? So these are the gospel truth. So is not being factual and honest to the people of Ghana. Gonyoma be brave and your list a very, very tall. President say, Oba obecha 11, Oba won't trim, and 11 year that's oji. Or say betting tax obetrim, ana oba yentwem ana woda soji eniema ni binu no eniema ni binu no Right, James. Eniema papa ni binu wa ye no. See, I keep telling you, say, Sami Jemfi or your oracle of communication. Oraben, you challenge accepted ana. Offer Sami Jemfi or your oracle of communication. Ejene edwuma na wo ye no. Edwuma na wo ye no. Mu du inti enye dan no benya time aba betena radios no akere tsenim ti misusu say the NDC party no mese momfa mani nkọ na moma nkọfo en shase enten because the president Mahama university for one school fees also wafa first year no wafa school fees first year disabled for school free. God forbid, you will not say bio. We did them one. Or say a free one, quite a bring one university. Yeah, share free. Could be free. And there be Captain Smart. Into one tis on your way. Nana Bash, I seen your mom make a baby now. No cry one tell you. Hey, where cried you? Top of my head na make sense na me say me trust say me join in your money na dey na bebre because na me cry me ba na me ba beka because Captain Smart na dey be one program dey man no na ya aseda say dey nyame asese mpanyimfo ada Roma ye baba dey na no cry na ye no cry na ye gie ni and then they say cheers to Araba LAWLESS. Bye-bye. Tisami Yoma Bebre president are you? For the first time in the history of Ghana, TMA. And I mean, say, President Mahama will share all the ambassadors because September be new government but announced by for September Anna the high commissioners no you post you a momo kru no mo September it busumi week. And you Ghana ambassador to UK, lawyer, Saba, Zita Benson, former minister for tourism. When she was tourism minister, former minister for information, now former friends Ghana ambassador to Czech Republic, now Ghana ambassador to UK. For the first time in the history of Ghana, President said, "Me na me for amodwuma no, mo kwa go si ma na mu." I was some cronkra kesia moko sui ene mu nketwa na mo moko me will be a friend KPIs and near my person mokokoye e de mame ene me reset agenda no e be in tandem e be kopepepe enti ene president e share wo ana odi obi a KPI e hye ne nsem key performance indicators wodi a hye obi ansem say wo ko UK no enye se wo akotena no wakokọ yi ase no wakọ party in the park. Who confirm make sure so would Ghana ever by UK? Would Ghana ever by UK? Now the investment every UK about Ghana. Who ko America no? And yes, I walk out now one walk yase. No kwa jiji fans. No kwa ye kalabule to say kufu adu mu kalabule no mo ye passport no ma ejiji visa musika no. There be walk on. Make sure say would the America ever Ghana now the Ghana kwa America. This is what president and we share more no more. Enya goodie 1 year when to me and justify with KPIs yes akill then ya bere enitina ya na mrante na kase we dey over Dustin marketer see as Ghana dey Odome market and say o Dustin market for say mon kanje mi ne eye oketechi free for say Dustin market for say John Mahama ne mfa ne lifetime president. No one tina swap ball because one or why do pa or wakoma pa or wonsusuye papa or wahoma or ahofama or wabadaye or your nipa or do nipa or your real human being or you're the real Ghanaian or the Ghana because I could do bush assassin and war shas and war in the kama the Dustin market of also say san or mocha. But ladies and gentlemen, the me person me say this government is in for business. And I keep saying, Maybe I'm a catch them. They say resetting Ghana will not be on the terms of the MPP because MPP is a failure political party. I mean, Canada, they have failed already, and we don't need the MPP. Only time me catch you say MPP na fe me hunu say enyansafo adadi because MPP na normal executive no te say Solomon why mo Alote Jacob Solomon Alote Jacob na executives of MPP monim Alote Jacob no come owie okoye na nkaba sofo na sikamba ana ojaye ana ode call friends comfort ana sika no ama wa hyase as comfort na sika ma ana oja free comfort no ode kote ya sorry na nkaba sorry sika namba no ode be join the NDC na hono so yo manfi no NDC nya party ya be risk na bi ana ode akọ join ba omi na worry ba omi cash the American say the terms are NDC resetting Ghana no it's not going to be on the terms of the MPP. MPP has nothing good to offer our great nation, Ghana. It will need to support. It will be Tibet no kase. Uhuno di abayane ye, until di abayane ya. And abayane baye. Anya pound sterling, lawyer, ochrewaha, obedi adansi. Lawyer bedi adansi. Key performance indicators, yeah. Lawyer bedi adansi. And pound sterling, I go for the time. Now for £1. Now you 20 cedis. John Mahama offer £1. What is about 15 cedis? Anya, they didn't need to kwanya about UK abefanu yama. Anya was save 5 cedis. So clearly, there are a lot that is happening. Never be because we just need to amplify it, talk about it, tell Ghanaians about it, and tell Ghanaians we don't have any better alternative. Ubisaba umiansa den obeba or say obeba because John Mahama be the president in Toronto ebedibi. Now on oral this month ekwakusini December America be benche oral no ekoso dendende offer the national security and tia menya ne say achinkofo bebre. Now I say they American, I know a lot of people miss media know the same thing. I said by now no you be ko in a court na ententem no eden ye twe o maso ne agi sika menim say attorney general or the sika ni bi wagegegi bi wontimi nkofo bi o ya agi o musika nkofo bi o ya gegi $20 million bi 5 million 7 million 10 million bi a metiti am sure say attorney general dey abeto, but that is not enough. Ye plead bargaining na ye di sika no I see a twe o maso. And I agree with Sandy ne womo kan nyina say oral no we have to prosecute the people, jail the people. Na ye sika no enye say ye sika no ye gya wo mo amako na bi eno nye it will not be fair to the people of Ghana. What you say? Enti ye sika no na ye de ye de womo ko prison so kama. It is out as a Captain Smart can say, oh, there is no evidence against a friend say a Dubuahe and na Shatawali one to stolen car be a Mr. Captain Smart no and some no walker. So there are a lot of facts. Even the fact say or no Shatawali car say car no cry or toy or torn or Bontin street no na street you talk car 150,000 receipt and no crack clearly and a Dubuahe no. No, they can't match Shatawali. A Dubuahe and they can't match Shatawali. So there's a lot of air cost. Clearly, a Dubuahe of a prison. You have a JC Council. Simple and teacher. No long term. No necessary. What they are saying. To be said, abandon your share. Please. I don't know about Bobo Biso. Be sure some repayment. I'll come out and then give you a lot of air cost. Our education, a ministry. Education ministry. And near my air cost. The agric sector and near my ecosu and near marketua. Ofa the Ministry of Mine, minerals and natural resources and near my ecosu and near marketua. What do I say? Ofa Ministry of a friend is saying oh yes, Mamika we grandpa dear. Ura Ashanti Regional Minister Puno by when him say a friend is saying apprenticeship programs no so a cost of our national apprenticeship program no Ora Pablo George Opare almost national apprenticeship program koso din misrewa o abrochire a wonu bi wo Ghana na wo wa office wo Ghana ka kire what do you say Martin Margaret natwi o ni bi wo Ghana na obusuani bi wo Ghana office ka kire say national apprenticeship program na koso onko the district onko register the wo person wo ye no on tronto ho the enema onima wo ye no owo nsanodwuma bi onim no nso no ye tete wo. These are things that koso gidi enti enema be brave koso. We should support this government and this president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Nyame adom so akwatia ebe fole e de ama National Democratic Congress NDC. Eba ne sa ye koyenim toni akwaba obake wiwezolo ni nyina Ghana for say ye baako. Say no to tribalism. We are moving forward. One love to you. God bless our homeland Ghana. Make our nation great and strong. Bold to defend the truth. Bold to defend this government. Bold to defend the good name of our great nation. What you say? Bibi abe fine. September ni asasi. Pregnancy no. Yawoba. Ebana yawo no. Yebetu ni din kama. We are saying cheers. Say yebabenya new Chief Justice. Saying cheers to long life and prosperity for all Ghanaians. Saying cheers for a better nation Ghana. Saying cheers for a progressive nation Ghana. Saying cheers for a developed Ghana. Saying cheers to a Ghana that we all shall be proud of. Peace and long life to you. I love you all. Hey, Maga, Bonnet. I didn't know it's Maga. Me check you. One love.